Ladies and gentlemen, I have stumbled across a great unisex hot day, beach day, summer day fragrance. Stay tuned to find out what it is. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mikey Cologne, and if you're tuned in, as always people, thank you for doing so. If you're new here, subscribe to my channel if you like my content, that is. If you like the video, press like, or don't, it's up to you. Always drop a comment down because I will always get back to you. It might take me a day or two, but I will always answer any questions or anything you need to know. Right, got that out of the way. You know what this fragrance is by the thumbnail, but let me tell you something, this thing smells fantastic. I've only had this fragrance a couple of days and I just cannot stop wearing this fragrance, and this bottle is gonna get rinsed, I'm telling you. It is coming from the house of Loewe, and it is Paula's Ibiza. Man, this thing smells great, and it is straight up unisex. Let me just show you the box. This is a 100ml bottle, and it is Eau de Toilette concentration. Right, like I say, I've only had this a couple of days, so I've got a bit of a read on it, but I just couldn't wait. I just have to talk about it. You people need to know about this fragrance. And there is the bottle. That you can see that this is a tropical fragrance, but it's not too in your face tropical. It don't come across like a proper full-on suntan lotion sort of tropical fragrance that way. We'll get into it. Right, plastic cap, and there is the bottle. Atomizer on this fragrance, or on the bottle, is great. Look at this. And spray some on skin as well. Great atomizer. Right, you got galbanum, coconut, mandarin, orange, driftwood, frangipani, narcissus, ambergris, patchouli, and vanilla. This fragrance opens with this semi-sweet citric mandarin. The galbanum is there, but the galbanum is not in your face. You can tell it's there. And it's got a nice green tone to it, plus it comes across woodsy straight out the gate. But it's not like sharp, piercing, in your face green. It's just there riding through the fragrance, and that greenness that you get up top stays with this fragrance all the way through the life of it until it's nearly completely gone. I can still detect that galbanum, and it smells great. The frangipani and the narcissus sort of add to that tropical vibe that's going on with this fragrance. And this fragrance does have a creamy nature to it, but it's not in your face again. The creaminess is way in the back, and I think that's the coconut and maybe them florals sort of doing that to this fragrance, giving it that sort of feel. I'm getting all muddled up because I'm just hyped about this scent. Once it starts drying down, it goes a little bit more woodier, and it goes ever so slightly earthy. The vanilla, I believe, is just adding to this sort of sweetness that you've got in the fragrance. But in this fragrance never becomes too much. Like, it's tropical, but it's not full-on tropical. It has this creamy facet to it, but it's not overdone. The green nuance is not overdone. Everything is just right, and this fragrance smells so goddamn good. I got carried away in the review, and I forgot to mention the driftwood and the ambergris add this marine quality to the fragrance. Very slightly salty, and there's a touch of this animalic, sort of nip that it's got in there, and I think that's come from the ambergris. And that obviously mixing in with the florals and all the other notes, that helps it give it this tropical vibe. Forgot to mention it, had to put it in there. Back to the review. If you haven't tried this fragrance, just sample it, because I'm telling you something, people, this is a hit. This is a banger. This fragrance deserves some hype. I ordered it from a website called Cafes, I believe it's called, in Spain. You have to pay £6 or £7 delivery. Remember, I'm in the UK, but they've got some great prices on their fragrances. This is not a sponsored video. If you've been following me for a while now, you know that if I know somewhere where you can pick up a fragrance at a good price, I'm just going to tell you where it is, and I don't get no money, I don't get nothing. I try and look out for you lot because I appreciate your support. Overall, this is a fantastic scent. This is going to get so much wear. This is going to be great for beach days. This is going to be great if you're going out and it's hotter outside and you're going to be in a pub garden, or you're having a few drinks, you're going to a pool party, or anything to do with outdoors on a hotter day. You can rock this fragrance. And I tell you what, this is going to make a great pick-me-up on the cooler days. When you've had a bath or you're fresh out the shower and you want something that's got a little bit of a happy vibe to it, Paula's Ibiza, or Ibiza, however you pronounce it, is going to do justice. Right, people, oh, hang on a minute, sorry, the longevity. Right, this is an EDT, but it's quite heavy for an EDT. I've worn this, like I say, over the last couple of days. I'm getting, the first hour and a half is solid projection. Then as the hours go by, it sort of calms down. Skin scent around the 4.5, 5 hour mark, and it stays a skin scent for another couple of hours. I have wore it to bed, and the next day I could smell it very faintly on my skin. But that green nuance was still there. That is why I know it stays for the life of the fragrance, because it's there. Right, people, drop a comment down below if you've tried this fragrance. Let me know which fragrances you have tried from the brand Loewe. It is a designer brand, because I believe they do clothes as well. But great fragrance. Very happy to have this in my collection, and I highly recommend this fragrance. If you haven't tried this yet, people, sample it. It's unisex. There is nothing off-putting. This is a happy, fun, vibrant, semi-sweet, tropical fragrance. Right, people, remember, spending good's always a pleasure and never a chore, and I will see you lot on the next one. Cheers.